Alright, hey guys, so we're going to do a more extended tarot read this week. I hope it clicks there and it works out well. Once again, please bear with me because I'm still new at doing tarot on camera. I do tarot readings for people. By the way, I'm Kim. I'm a spiritual wellness coach, tarot reader, Jungian Mystic, and I like to use tarot astrology and mind help women find their way back to authentic self. And I do tarot for a living, but I usually do it one-on-one. And in front of the camera, it makes me a little nervous. So we're gonna still do it though. So here's how it's gonna go. I'm going to pull 2 cards for each element. So that's earth, air, fire, water, and then we will talk about them. And this will be released on Saturday, along with the episode on deconditioning your moon sign. So maybe you should take a look at that. So while I'm shuffling, if you would like a tarot read, you can always reach out to me and we'll see what we can hook up. If you'd also like to have any coaching, reach out to me there as well. And if you just want daily insights and everything, make sure you check out my Instagram or TikTok. The links will be in the description box. So let's get started. I'm going to be a little selfish, and we're going to start with earth signs. So Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus. I do like Tauruses. I'm sorry. My brain is frozen today. All right. Here we go. Let's do it. So, old deck. Let's see what we got, Earth signs. So please remember that these tarot reads are for the collective. If they do not fit, do not make them fit, because that is the message is not for you if it doesn't fit. All right. So let's go. 2 cards. The first card will be the energy of the week for next week, and then the second card will be the advice for navigating it. Let's see. All right. Interesting, earth signs. Okay, this was really for the earth signs. So here are the 2 cards we got. We got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So what I would like to say is that everybody reads cards a little differently. There are different schools of thought. For me, upside down is not what traditional tarot readers would do. Traditional tarot readers would say this is the reverse of the energy. For me, it just means it's kind of slower moving energy. So because it is the Knight of Pentacles, I would say that this is opportunities coming in. They're coming in slower this coming week, but they're there. So just be patient and stay grounded. Be ready to take the opportunities when they come up, but don't rush into anything. Stay methodical. This is how it feels with me, and the reason I say that is because the how to advice for the energy, and it is the Nine of Pentacles. This is actually one of my favorite cards. I'm going to show it to you right side up. It's reverse, which means it's slower moving energy now. This is one of my favorite cards. And what I always like to say is, like, this person is getting ready. You see the falcon up here, right here? This is a bird of prey. It's something that goes after what it wants, right? And you've been working on skills, right? And building up everything. So it's like just before everything is supposed to come to fruition. It's slower moving because I think maybe there's still some things you have to learn or cultivate or get used to, because both are upside down. It would mean to me that next week is a little bit more slower energy. It's not launching, it's not starting anything, it's more about refining things and getting ready for something big. That's what I would say. So earth signs, it sounds like it's a good week for you. Just don't rush into anything and be methodical. All right, so now we're going to move on to air signs. So that is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. My lovely air signs out there. So please remember, as I have already said, my name is Kim, and I am a professional tarot reader, and these reads are for a collective. If they do not fit, do not make them fit, please, because then you're trying to take a message that wasn't meant for you, and that's not cool and could end up badly. So just let's stay calm. All right, air signs, let's see what we got going on for next week. So please remember, the first card is the energy of the week. And then the second card is advice on how to maneuver through it. Okay. Wow. All right. That sounds like fun. How are we going to navigate that energy? Okay. All right, air signs. Let's talk about it. So the first card we got for the energy of the week, in reverse, as always, like I said, slower moving energy, is the Three of Cups. This is really cool because this, for me, it feels like this could be a celebration, but this more feels like maybe it's just kind of like your support system coming together, or like your friend group coming together. It's not like a big party, but I definitely feel like this week has a lot to do with your friend groups, right? With the advice I'll give you in a minute, I think probably you're going to find that you're going to be needed. to help with your friend groups. And your friend groups are going to be, you're going to need your friend groups as well. It's going to be very centered around your friends. And for some reason, it does feel like it's more like girlfriends, not like romantic girlfriends, but like all your girlfriends, like almost like maybe like a girls' night would be a good idea. Because here's the thing: the card we got to go with it was Page of Cups. It's in reverse once again. A little bit of slower moving energy. But for me, the Page of Cups is all about creativity. And typically, pages are communications or ideas flowing in. I don't feel like sometimes it can be people, but this doesn't feel like it. It feels more like it's just like the way to go with this energy is creativity. So let yourself have a little fun, be a little creative, get out there. You'll see there's like a fish there, so Pisces. Maybe do something like you've always wanted to do, but maybe get your friends involved, right? So the way to navigate the energy of this, which is like coming together with a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like just people, and maybe needing support and being there to support them, or them there to support you in something. It doesn't feel like it's bad, but it does feel like you're going to need that support. The answer to that and the way to navigate that energy is through creativity and dreams. So something, maybe you're supporting them in a dream that they had, but you need to do it in a kind of creative manner. So I would say this week, in order to navigate this, just let your creativity flow. Like that's how I would take this for you air signs. So sounds like fun. Sounds like a fun week. All right, let's move on. We're gonna go to our fire signs, our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius. Once again, please remember this is a collective reading. So do not make it fit if it does not fit. Please and thank you. All right, so let's see what we got. The first card, like always, is going to be the energy. The second card is advice on how to navigate that energy. So let's see what we got going on, huh? By the way, as a reminder, you can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Everything is in the description box. And if you would like a tarot read, you can always reach out. Or if you want to talk to me about coaching, you can reach out to me. I haven't launched my coaching program yet, but I am in the process of doing some beta testing. So if you'd like to check that out, please message me and we'll see what we can do. Let's see what we got going on, fire signs. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Boss energy in the house. All right. I like it. Okay. Coolio, coolio. All right. So, fire signs. The energy of the week. This is why I said boss energy is Emperor. Looks like the energy of the week is you guys coming into your own power and really standing firm on where it is. This Emperor can be stubborn, yes, but is very self-assured, self-confident, and knows what he's doing. He is in charge. So next week's energy is all about taking charge. But I would say, because of the card that came up with advice how to navigate it in a very, I guess, like I would say, like it, like a interesting way, like a new way, like a all about communication and really staying clarity of focus and grounded. Not grounded, but well, yeah, grounded is the word that came to mind. But it's an air sign card that came up. But I think just staying in tune with your focus, right? So I would say energies is like boss. Like there's some stuff going to be going on. There's definitely going to be some energy where you're the leader. You're going to need to step into that energy. But when you do, you've got the Page of Swords, and it doesn't feel like people. Once again, often pages and the court cards are people, but for this feels more like the energy. And so what this is saying is that yes, you're gonna have some boss energy. You're gonna have some good things coming in. You're gonna feel like you're the leader. You're gonna have that moment. That is the energy, but you need to do it while remaining focused and clear-minded, if that makes sense. So this guy sometimes has a tendency of being a little like I said, stubborn and a little reactive. This card is saying it's like this is going to be a lot of energy. There's going to be a lot of focus on you, but you need to stay focused and clear-minded. That's how you're going to navigate this energy, because good things are coming out of this. But if you don't stick with this clear-minded, focus on your clarity, it's not going to go well. So please, by the way, congratulations. This is great energy. Just stay focused and clear-minded. And that's it. Fire signs. Good grief. That's a great one. All right. Last, but certainly not least, we're going to move to our water signs. And I will repeat, and I will always repeat, this is collective, so please don't make it fit if it does not fit. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right. So, all right, water signs, what do we got going on for this coming week? Let's see. By the way, if you guys want to know, I knock to call the spirits and I breathe life into the cards because that is how I do it. Everybody reads a little bit different, so there's that. All right, water signs. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. That's not a bad card. You know, people are gonna freak out when they see it, but do not freak out. I promise you, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, guys. So the energy of the week, we have the Death card. Now, this card is upside down, so it's slower moving, but this is transformation and rebirth. It is not death. I have never pulled this card and had it be about death, actual dying. Okay, so this is about transformation and rebirth. So next week is all about transformation and rebirth, taking it slowly. The energy is happening. With the card that came out for the advice on how to navigate it, I would say it's probably emotional transformation, emotional rebirth, which is cool. Okay, because the card that came out with it was the Ace of Cups. So couple things with this one. Tied with this card, what it kind of makes me feeling right now is that this transformation and rebirth is, like I said, about feelings. If you look up here, there is a dove, and dove is the bird of peace and freedom. So wherever this new emotional growth and this emotional transformation is happening, it's going to allow you to feel more free and more at peace and at calm. I was also drawn to the rose petals down here, so that might mean that this could be something about a relationship. So transformation and rebirth could mean that maybe there might be some breakups, but also it might just mean that maybe relationships are taking it to the next level. And this could be about you as well, like finding love for yourself. Whatever it is, the energy says, like, this is the energy and you need to take it with, like, open hands. Be open to it. Embrace it, because it's going to bring a lot of great things into your life as long as you allow it to. That's the case. So just embrace it, go with it, feel what you need to feel, because the transformation and rebirth in your emotions, this could also be a new relationship coming in as well. Whatever energies are coming in, just do it with open hands, open heart, and just allow the emotions to be felt, kind of thing, because it is going to allow you to have a little peace and calm. All right. So that's it for the tarot reads for next week. The energy sounds pretty cool, and I hope you enjoyed. As always, guys, if you want to reach out to me, you can definitely do that. And I really hope that everything happens and goes the way you want. If you have any questions, make sure you can comment, whatever. Reach out to me on social media, whatever's good for you. As always, guys, stay curious, and also, you know what? Stay blessed.